Hello, beautiful souls, welcome back. So, today I have one of a kind pick a card or pick a pile reading for you guys. This is all about who is your soulmate. Yes, finally, I'm doing this. I'm really excited. I wanted to take my own time to actually do this reading because I wanted to go into as much detail as possible, and also I wanted to get enough clarity as to yeah, I just wanted to feel the right time whenever it's the right time for me to do this, and today is the day. So without wasting any further time, I will let you know what the piles are. So we have pile 1 right here with the green card, right, with this beautiful oxidized ring. Yeah, it's a ring. Okay, it's a really big, nice, chunky ring. It's really pretty. It's got a mirror. So this is pile 1. Okay. Pile 2, we have the blue card for you guys. Okay. And we have this really pretty ring for you guys with a blue stone, like a aquamarine, right? So this is pile 2. Pile 3, we have the purple card for you, purple blue shade, right? And the ring that we have for you is a really simple ring. It's there is a design to it for sure. So this is pile 3. Okay guys, so you can pause the video and you can meditate on the cards, take your own time, and really decide which one's really calling you. Doesn't have to be your favorite ring or something like that, just like the pile that's calling you the most. Okay, so we will start with pile 1. Hey pile 1, welcome. If you chose this really beautiful, very tribal kind of look of the ring, this one with the green card, this is going to be your reading for who is your soulmate. I'll keep this here for you guys. Right, okay, so the way I'm gonna do this is that I'm gonna get some pre-shuffled cards for you so that it doesn't waste a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of time, so I'm gonna pre-shuffle the oracle cards first, and we're going to shuffle the tarot cards right now while filming. So I'm going to get back with your pile, with your oracle cards. So I'm finally here with your oracle cards. So pile 1, let's see who is your soulmate, what they're going to look like, what their personality is going to be like, we'll just get into your person's details here. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Hanged Man. So straight up with the Hanged Man, what I'm seeing here is that your person has made a lot of sacrifices in their life. They've been feeling stuck, and they've gone through a lot of challenges in their lives. They've sacrificed a lot. It's the same message that's coming to me again and again. So maybe your person is someone who's really self-made. They've really established, their business or something like that, just all by themselves. I also feel like this person has very different opinions regarding things, regarding situations. They're not the typical person who you'll find in a regular crowd. They have a very different mindset. They have a very different perspective, outlook towards things, because Hangman speaks about a different perspective. Looking at things differently, taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. So I feel like they're very analytical, they're very practical. But again, I feel like they're also someone who really believe in destiny. They're also someone who really believe that sometimes it's okay to surrender to the universe, or maybe they have learned it the hard way, because with the sacrifices that I'm seeing here, I feel like your person here could, in the past, they could have been really controlling, and now that they've realized that you cannot always control things the way you want to. You'll have to, that things will get out of your life, and things like relationships will end, friendships will end, all of those things you'll have to let go of certain things to bring in the new. And I feel like your person has learned that the hard way. But what I'm seeing here majorly is that they're ready to move forward now, because I feel like they might have been single for a very long period of time as well, just because their thoughts wouldn't match with the regular people. And I feel like you could be someone like that as well, who thinks very out of the box, whose perspectives or outlook on things is very, very different than normal people, ordinary people. Maybe you just have a more deeper understanding of things, and that's probably that's what's gonna like sort of really pull you guys together towards each other. Because I right now feel like this person is looking for some movement, some forward movement. Now this could be in terms of being into a relationship or getting into a relationship, but for some of you this could be about just your person is wanting to move out of a situation which is not serving them anymore here. Because again, I feel like they're willing to sacrifice a few things in exchange of the forward movement that they're looking for here, right? So maybe they're willing to leave their family for a new relationship, like not exactly leave, but move away from them, or maybe move away from family because of work opportunities, something like that. Anything this could be. Again, these are general readings, guys, so please don't force any message on yourself. Be honest to yourself, take what resonates, and leave the rest for the other people who are actually watching. So many people watch these videos, right? So maybe it's not possible that every message is meant for you guys, so you don't have to force any message on yourself. Okay, so the next card that we have is Healer of the Ages. Wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here instantly, that this person could be a healer, of course. But I feel like yes, because they've gone through, just with the Hanged Man, because this person has gone through so many difficult challenges, so many difficult situations in their life, and they have learned their life lessons and their experiences, and they are the ones who are like really willing to share. It's like if they're an entrepreneur, right? They're having master classes and mentor classes, webinars, and all of that kind of a situation where they're willing to share their experiences to help other people in their journey, because they are someone who are not who they feel like if their experiences can make someone's journey easier, it's worth it, right? Because they had to sacrifice a lot of stuff here in their life. So I feel like now what they are wanting to do is to give to people so that they don't have to sacrifice as much as this person did. I feel like by one for you, again, I got that energy with the green card when I chose that card for you guys. I felt that your person is very, very, they could be very spiritual. They could be very like now okay, don't confuse this with being religious. Your person doesn't, they could be, but it doesn't have to be that they have to be religious, because spirituality is completely different from what religion is. But I feel that there are someone who's very spiritual, who's very like mature. They've grown and they've really evolved and transformed themselves by learning things the hard way, I feel here. And that's why they realize the importance of mentorship. Maybe they did it all by themselves with the Hanged Man here, and now that's why, because they realize that it's important to have somebody who can guide you, who can sort of mentor you or something like that. So that's what they're doing now, because I feel like they have a stable life in terms of, or maybe, as I mentioned with the Hanged Man, they're wanting to look for certain forward movement. They could actually be planning to come up with like some coaching classes or some mentorships or entrepreneurship programs, something like that, whatever it is, right? So yes, for sure, like your person, like they're all about just helping people, because I feel like there was no one out there to help them when they were actually looking for some help. while they were struggling and sort of working on themselves, working to establish themselves in whatever it is. But I feel like they could be like really empathetic towards people as well. Yeah, they're all about giving, and maybe I'm seeing this energy that maybe they're not even afraid to sacrifice things for other people, not just for themselves. I feel like they're really willing to sacrifice for others as well here, pile one. You have a really, really giving soulmate. Wow. Okay, we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Wow, this is just like another confirmation card for me, you guys here. Work through your fears. Okay, so with love and work through your fears here, I feel like there's still so much that's kept hidden. Like this person, they do not speak about their struggles. They do not speak about their issues, their problems with people around them. People, even if there are people willing to help them, or there are good people who could really help them, I feel like it's really difficult for this person to really project their problems onto others. Like they're not someone for whom it's really easy to just speak about their problems. I feel like it's really, really like difficult because they could have Scorpio in their chart or as their sign or somewhere like placed really strongly. But I feel that this person has to really work on their shadow self here, because they're just giving, right? The first three cards here to me just speaks about the fact that they're so giving, but they're not receiving, or they're not even giving back to themselves, which is why the cup, right? The cup of love in their life is really like emptying. And yeah, pile one. Okay, I just felt like with the first two cards it was really clear, but now with these two cards I feel like your person is really complex and complicated. I feel like they really crave for this love here. They really crave for this love, but there's something that's stopping them. I'm also listening that this person just like thinks about the fact that if they want to be with someone, they're being selfish about it. And that's why we have this healer of the ages, right? This is about just like someone who has a bigger purpose in this world, who has a really big purpose towards helping people and making people's lives better. But I feel like it's taking a toll on them, and they're not really even able to think about themselves at all. Because with love, it's worked through your fears. So I feel like for some of them, they could really be afraid to fall in love, or even if they love someone or like someone, they're not very vocal about it. So pile one, I'm seeing that if you come across this person and you realize that this is your person, or you already have someone in your mind right now, I feel like it's you who really have to push this person towards really, like, you'll have to really push yourself towards this relationship, towards this connection, because I don't see this person making a move here, like not just as yet. We'll get into the tarot right, like just later, but with all these cards I'm seeing like they're all about giving, and when it comes to receiving, it makes them uncomfortable because it's not their sole purpose, or they feel like their role in this universe, on this planet, in this human form, is to just give to others, and the data or the information of receiving is sort of not fed into their programming, in their system. Their soul doesn't know how to receive or be even more assertive and confident and demand something from people in return. I feel like this person also has a really tough time even like asking for like fees or payment or something like that, from people, because they feel like it's not right. Like they cannot demand a fees or charge the services that they're providing to people here, pile one. Really, really strong energy, but very difficult to tackle with, I feel like, when it comes to love, because if there is someone out there who's actually resisting love, to get into their lives or accept it even. It's quite challenging here, Palwan. And obviously, as usual on this channel, we never sugarcoat things. There is love here, Palwan. So I feel like if you do your best in this relationship or in this connection, this person is just going to be so much about giving you, because again, this is going to be a fulfilling relationship, that even if there are going to be days when you don't feel like giving or you're not able to give back to this person, because relationships is all about give and take, this person's not going to feel different because they're just all about giving. So they'll give you so much love here, pile one. But it's just that there are certain fears, maybe because of the sacrifices here. So maybe they've sacrificed their love, in the past or something like that when it comes to being where they are right now. And yeah, there are definitely certain things I feel like that happened in the past that are really stopping them from getting into a relationship or even thinking about a potential relationship here. Alright, so we'll get into the tarot. Okay, today I'm feeling like using the Morgan Greer. Okay, so we'll use that. It's the tin version, it's almost the perfect size. So, who is your soulmate, Palwan? Let's see, who is your soulmate? They're definitely your soulmate, sure, for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, Palwan, angel spirits, guides. Okay, wow, 6 of Cups. So this could be someone from your past or someone who you already know. And they could be coming towards you again. Maybe you met each other in your childhood and now they can sort of come back to you. Or this could just be about even past life connection, because I'm seeing this strongly that this person could really be someone who's been connected to you in your past life, Taiwan. 10 of Wands, yes. They're carrying a lot of burden. There's a lot of responsibility and they feel like they're obligated to do it because they feel like it's their sole purpose. And Wands represent energy, so I feel like they're just like really taking all their energy and utilizing it to sort of help others and just like taking in all the energy and giving it to other people. But I feel like this cycle could come to an end, at least the burden feel of the energy, where they're not even able to really see, what's coming for them. So this reconciliation could be something very unexpected for him. Maybe it's you who'll actually approach them and sort of express your love, express your feelings. They could also be a part of your soul family is what I'm seeing. This is definitely a deep connection here, Palwan. What do we have for Palwans? Angel spirits, guides. What else do we have? Okay, we have quite a few. We'll take them. We have High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So yes, as I said, that there are definitely some secrets that this person has. This person could be very secretive. They do not express their emotions, their feelings, because they are afraid. I feel like they're afraid to express their emotions here. They're afraid to express their love. Even if they feel something for you, they're not gonna speak about it because they're afraid that, you may not accept them or something like that. They just feel like expressing their emotions is their biggest weakness or is a sign of vulnerability because it makes them weak. Because I feel like this person has been so strong. They've been really holding themselves and really working towards giving to other people. But when it comes to receiving, I feel like when they sort of really start listening to their emotions, they really start wanting to receive, and they feel like that's wrong because we have the Healer of the Ages, and I feel like with the Hanged Man they're willing to sacrifice everything that they want and need in this world. So it's really wow, it's a really interesting personality here, Palwan. Page of Pentacles. So this could be again about someone coming with a message. This could be them coming up to you. But again, with the Pentacles, I'm not seeing too much emotional attachment here. I'm seeing again, this could be like a very, very, whenever you're going to reconcile with this person, I feel like it's going to be like very formal, if not even formal. Like this person's going to actually be like a little reserved, a little like, okay, I want to focus on my work, I'm just all about work and all of that. But they do love you here with the Lovers. It's an ultimate soulful connection here, pile one. But they could also be Gemini here, but it's just the energy again. I feel like again, Gemini has this dual personality because being a sun, like Gemini sun here, I feel that Geminis are known to be having like that dual personality, where from on the inside they really love you, right? But on the outside they're just like gonna pretend that they're so busy in their work and they're so like they don't have time for a relationship or something like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. They're just gonna pretend that there's definitely an upcoming meeting with this person for you here, Palwan. There's definitely someone coming towards you with there's a lot of chaos outside. I'm sorry for that. We'll just bear with it. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like there's definitely a really some reconciliation definitely coming up here. You could really come across this person like very unexpectedly though, because with the Hangman, it's like for some of you, I'm also seeing that maybe you had feelings for this person in the past as well. Like if this is about a person, I'm not seeing an ex situation. I'm not seeing an ex situation, but I'm seeing someone who you already know here, and you won't expect like that person is they cannot be on your mind as well. I'm pretty sure, because that's so unexpected for you, because you sort of never felt like never felt drawn towards them or something like that. But here again with the Lovers, I definitely see a huge connection, a really strong connection. But they're obviously pretending that they're really occupied with work, they don't have time for love and everything. So that's why I said that it's going to be you who really need to persuade them to really think about this. And we have the Hanged Man again. Wow. So yes, I strongly feel, guys, that they're really willing to sacrifice anything and everything for their soul purpose here with the Healer of the Ages. So your person is actually very like spiritually awakened, and I feel like for you to really reconcile with this person, or even like meet this person, because this can also be about like two people connecting for the first time, but they have been together in their past life. This could be like a past life connection. What I feel here is that you have to work on your vibrational energy, your frequency. You have to level up spiritually, I feel, pile one, to really match up to their level, not in terms of what they do, but in terms of their frequency and their vibration, their energy, because you attract what you are, right? And I feel like if you feel like you already know this person or you've already met this person, then great. Then what you have to do is to be really practical about what you speak, because I feel like if you're going to really be very quick about confessing your feelings to this person's not gonna give you enough. They're not even gonna, I feel like they'll stop talking to you or something like that, because again, as I said, that they're afraid of their emotional energy around them. But what I feel is that yes, so your communication, at least the initial communication, till they actually start feeling the spark between the two of you, because they're highly awakened, they will feel it and they will realize that, even though they'll probably be denying it, they'll definitely feel it here, Palwan. So I feel like, but right now, if you don't know who this person is, you need to raise your vibrations, you need to level up spiritually, and you have to, again, you have to become this Hanged Man as well, who look at things from a different perspective. maybe they're not even going to be a traditional type here, pile one. And I don't want to send this out as like a shock, but I feel like maybe this is for all your good, for both of you, like, you know. And I feel like you need to, maybe they're not a traditional type, and I feel like you need to it's a very like perfectly balanced energy where you need to take certain steps from your side, right? But you have to maintain the right balance with surrendering it to the universe, because Hangman is about that. It's about surrendering. It's about being comfortable where you are, being comfortable not knowing what's unknown, what's the unknown. Because we had the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck energy as well. So I feel like right now they're not willing to open up. They're not in that energy or mindset to really open up, right? I'm also feeling that for some of you though, they're actually carrying the scroll right here. It's like they're wanting you to take the next step and really take the first step towards approaching them, and then finally reading that scroll that has all the information about them. It's about reading their soul rather than reading the scroll. Okay, I don't know why that's funny, but okay, right? So this is just about the right timing, of course, because I feel like they are taking their own time, and you will also take your own time, because we have two hangmans, so it has a very surrendering kind of an energy. With the Healer of Ages as well, I feel like there is a demand, there is a need to level up, pile one here. So if you're really if you're already working on your spiritual awakening, again, this is something that cannot be rushed into, because it's not going to give you the perfect results, because every process takes its own time and everything happens in divine timing. And I feel like even they are working, again, with the Hanged Man under the work through your fears. They're actually working on these fears which are actually holding them back from expressing themselves and expressing their emotions and everything. So I feel like pile one for you, this is really amazing. This person is so beautiful and loving. They will give you everything that you deserve, and I feel like even more than that, because this person is all about giving. This person is all about healing. Maybe even if you've gone through some not so great experiences in the past and you're still sort of working on them, this person could enter in your life as a healer. So they could be your therapist. I don't know. Again, things are going to be really, really different. Doesn't have to be. Even an ordinary person around you, a friend, a stranger, can really help you heal through your heal from your past, right? So this is what I'm seeing for you guys, pile one. Hope it resonated, and if it did, do let me know in the comment section below. If you're new, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you never miss an update on this channel. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, pile one. I'll see you later. Hey pile 2, so if you chose this blue card with this beautiful, really pretty blue ring, this is going to be a reading about who is your soulmate. Now pile 1 was really interesting, so I'm actually really excited to see what comes for you guys. Now how this works is that I'm going to actually pre-shuffle your oracle decks here, and then I'll get back and we'll shuffle the tarot right here, so we'll get into that just in a second. So pile 2, welcome again. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So who is your soulmate? Wow, okay, we have the High Priestess straight up. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that first and foremost, your person, your soulmate, is highly intuitive. They're highly intuitive. They could be a psychic, they could be a healer. Again, very similar energy to pile 1, because they had the High Priestess as well at the bottom of the deck. But what I'm seeing here is, I feel like there's someone who believes in justice, again with the High Priestess here, about killing the inner demons. But I also feel like their intuition is so strong that their mind cannot control them. They are the ones who are actually controlling their mind, their heart, everything, because their third eye, their intuition is really strong. They could have like really strong feminine energy. This doesn't mean like, this could go for like both male, female, or even like or LGBTQ community, everyone, like this is not gender based, but I feel like they have a really strong sense of feminine power, feminine energy, the Shakti that we have, right? Shakti means nothing but power. It means power. It means that feminine energy. So I feel like that's really strong for them. That's going to be really, really strong in them. I also feel like there's someone who are not afraid to work on their fears. Again, very similar to pile one energy, but what's different is that they were actually afraid to do certain things because of their fears, and it came out that maybe they're now learning how to work on their fears. Whereas for you, pile 2, I'm already seeing that this person is not afraid. They're not afraid to work through their fears. They're always trying to better themselves up. They're always trying to sort of really do that kind of strengths and weaknesses analysis about themselves, and they're all about working on their weaknesses and their fears, right? Again, with the High Priestess, I'm seeing that they could be a little mysterious. They have a very different personality. Oh my god. There's this sense of mystery around this person. You don't know this person completely. Even the people around this person, they don't know this person completely. There's always this part of them which is always hidden, which is just like really personal to them, which is really like it's just like nobody knows about it, right? So they do have a lot of hidden secrets and things. Now, I also feel like this person is going to be very, very straightforward and blunt on your face. So they are not someone who are going to be really loving or even like very aggressive. I feel like they have this perfect balance of energy where it's more about really giving constructive criticisms to the other person if they feel. But I also feel like this person is highly opinionated here, so that is something that you should know. Okay, we have adjacent possibilities here, which makes up to 6. So I feel like, yes, with the High Priestess, as I said, there could be certain business plans or something in their head. That I'm so sorry about the noise. It's just the traffic here is so crazy, and I'm sitting in the room, which is really close to the road. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, with adjacent possibilities, I feel like this person actually is not afraid of taking risks. They're willing to try again and again. They're willing to willing to sort of look into all the doors that are there around them and open them and see what's best for them, and then finally making a decision here. So I'm also seeing a very practical energy where your person is very practical, but again there's this balance of really believing in the universe or on this cosmic energy where they feel like, if one door closes, there'll be thousands of doors that'll be open for them. Yes, because I really feel strongly. Again, I also feel that with so many doors, I feel like, they always come across a lot of different options, which can probably sometimes create a lot of confusion. But because we have the High Priestess here, I feel like when they trust their intuition, they always end up making the right decision. So their intuition is really strong here, pile 2, is what I'm seeing. They're very deep. They're very deep. Again, that's what I saw with the blue card here, that they're deep as the ocean. Their emotions are really hidden deep within them. They do not surface up very easily. They're not very expressive. They like to keep like a poker straight face, like a flat face, most of the time, so that people take them seriously, or they're just like, they can come out, like they can really... they have this image of someone who really feels like, people get intimidated around them just because maybe they do not smile a lot, or they just like are too engrossed with their own work, with their own lives, something like that. Like, I'm not seeing they are someone who's very social, but what I'm seeing here is that they're definitely they definitely grab the right opportunity at the right time. So they really believe in like really working hard to find the opportunities, and when they have the opportunities right in front of them, they believe in like really going in. The next card is fear. That's why I said that pile 1 and pile 2 have similar energies. We had fear in pile 1 as well. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so maybe this is also true for some of you guys. Maybe you could be drawn to both pile 1 and 2. But I do feel that, again, this person has certain fears when it comes to expressing themselves. As I said, that the emotions are as deep as the ocean, right? So once you get into those, there's no going back. Once they start feeling those emotions, I feel like I feel like this person has probably gone through some heartbreak in the past as well, and they actually realize the depth of their emotions, you know, and that's when they decided to sort of turn them off, like switch them off for other people, to not show them in front of other people, because again, there's certain fears. And I always think that, you know, the more strong the person tries to project to other people, the more vulnerable they are from within, because that's like a facade, right? They're just like trying to show that they're powerful and strong so that people cannot hurt them anymore, because they have gone through some situations in the past which have been really hurtful. Because trust me, like, it's so obvious that no one's born this way, right? People's experiences makes them who they are, and I feel like they're definitely afraid here to really express themselves. That's why they keep their feelings to themselves here, pile 2. Wow, don't let pride get in your way. That's what happens. Like, don't let your pride get in your way. They could be Leos here. Again, Leos are very proud, and like there's this ego and pride. People think, but this is possible. This is about them, again, like, you know, just pretending that, oh, I don't care about people. Oh, I don't like people. These people are so disgusting around me and all of that. So they're like really trying hard to be the bad person in the room, so that people, like being the bully in the room or something like that, so that other people cannot really bully them, right? I've studied this in psychology. I studied psychology in school, back in school. So I don't know much about it in detail, but you know, the ones who were actually the bullies, they were also going through something so tragic and traumatic, maybe at their home, or you know, maybe they've gone through something in the past, and that's what it's like. Again, their experiences makes them who they are. So bullies are not necessarily the bad people. It's the experiences that they've gone through and the way they have dealt with them, the way they have sort of learned from them in a negative way, is that if you become strong, if you become the bully, there will be no one to bully you. Like that kind of an energy. So this person could really come across as someone who is bossy, who is intimidating, who is really like, you know, harsh on people, really cold energy I'm seeing. And that goes with the High Priestess as well, because High Priestess is not like your Empress. Empress is all about love and compassion and kindness. High Priestess is like that double-sided sword, double-edged sword, whatever you want to call it, okay? But yes, High Priestess is that bitch. She will tear you apart. In an argument, in a discussion, anything. There could be a fire or an air sign is what I'm seeing, especially a fire or an air sign here. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy. Again, the air sign is very straightforward, blunt, highly opinionated, and with the fire sign, they are like really could be aggressive, you know, or they're egoistic, and you know, something like that. In that area is what I'm seeing. So let's look at the tarot. Angel Spirits guides. What does this person? What are they like for pile 2? Soulmates for pile 2. Whoa. Yes, of course. Wow. What did I say, pile 2? What did I say? Like, look at the cards. We have the Emperor, the High Priestess, Death, and Page of Pentacles. We have High Priestess coming out twice in this pile. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about the Emperor first. Here, again, Emperor, the first energy I'm seeing is that they're not comfortable expressing their emotions, pile 2. They're not comfortable expressing their emotions because I feel like they are at a position as well where emotions are not going to work. Maybe they're in some business, maybe they're in some, you know, some kind of profession, especially I'm seeing, because it's their duty. The emperor is someone who sort of governs the kingdom, right? Governs the land and all of that, makes decisions. But again, emperor has a lot of influences. There are people influencing the emperor. There are ministers, advising, giving advice or something like that to the emperor. So again, it seems like the emperor has complete control over their lives, but actually they don't, right? And that's what people don't see. So that's what I'm seeing here. And again, with fear, I feel like they feel that if they do something, that's going to offend people, because the emperor is also about serving others, right? It's your duty to serve people. So I feel like they feel that they cannot be biased towards someone if they have to love someone, like, right? Or their job doesn't permit them to fall in love with someone or be with someone at this point of time. Again, they're looking for, with number 4, I'm seeing that they're looking for stability in their life. They're very comfortable with where they are, and they do not want to shake things up with letting their emotions out. They're afraid of that for sure, right here. Okay. Next comes the High Priestess. Of course, what did I say? They're very mysterious. They're hiding a lot of things, inside them, and they're absolutely fine with it. They don't want people to know them, because they feel like that's their biggest strength. Whatever they've achieved till now, like their pride, it's all because there were secrets. They didn't share their ideas. They didn't show what kind of a person they exactly are, so that no one's ever really able to really exploit them or take advantage of them being a certain way. Because when you really show the people around you who you are, there are going to be some really bad people around you as well who can really take advantage of that situation and work things against you, right? We do have the Death card though, which represents that they're going through some really strong transformations. And now with the adjacent possibilities, I feel like they're actually going through this change of really giving it a chance to maybe being a little more open when it comes to love and their emotions, because maybe they've realized that the High Priestess and the Emperor energy is like very similar energy. They're not compatible together, right? That's why High Priestess, the Emperor is sort of paired with the Empress, so the energies are kind of balanced. Here I'm seeing a lot of we do have the masculine energy and the feminine energy, but they're both really powerful. So they're not gentle or delicate in any sense. But again, with the Death card here, I feel like they're going through this transformation where they're working on their inner innocence, their inner child, that pure self. They're focusing more on that pure love here. And I just feel like they're even wanting to move away from where they are right now, because they just feel like it's getting too much for them. But we do see some transformation happening here, pile 2. And what did I say? Air sign or fire sign? We have Aries here, we have Scorpio here. Scorpio was also present in pile 1 with Work Through Your Fears. So Scorpio, Leo, Aries, and then we have Page of Swords, right? So this is about wanting to begin some new conversations, wanting to talk about things, wanting to speak up, wanting to communicate more, express themselves more. So I feel like with Death, Page of Swords is an amazing card after Death card, because it's like they're evolving, they're changing. This transformation is all about them being more open, allowing themselves to be more open and expressive in terms of what do they really feel like, which is great. Pile 2. What else do we have? For pile 2, Soulmate. Well, I saw the Justice card, which is again a really strong card, which is also about service, right? Serving others and being fair to people and all of that. But we do have 9 of Swords. Yes. As I mentioned, they could be fire and air sign very specifically here. 9 of Swords, they know that they're thinking way too much. and they're stopping themselves from, they've been stopping themselves, they've been restricting themselves to speak and express themselves. They were really self-sabotaging their energy here, their situation here, and I feel like that's changing with the Death card. They're actually going through a sense of transformation, because I feel like that build up of them really being secretive about what they really feel like here, that's really taking a toll on them, and they're now really realizing that, it's their pride that's coming in their way and nothing else, and they have the right to really be open and expressive, and no one's stopping them from that. Oh, we have the Nine of Cups. See, this is wish fulfillment, this is achievement, this is happiness card. This is like one person has probably just really been wanting to do something for so long, and now they've finally done it, right? And I feel like this is all about just like they've been really trying to push themselves to be more open and social and generous and kind. We got the Cups energy, which I really wasn't expecting, pile 2, but this is just an amazing energy. Your person is definitely going through a phase of transformation at this point of time. And we have Knight of Swords, right? So with Page of Swords, from Page of Swords to Knight of Swords, they'll evolve, they'll grow, and they'll be a lot more confident with expressing themselves in the near future, because this is the bottom of the deck energy. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. Do hit that like button if you like the video and the reading. Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for really joining me, because I know everyone's really busy these days. So if you're actually taking your time to watch these readings, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi pile 3, welcome to your soulmate reading. Okay, so if you chose this purple card, purple textured card with this really simple ring here, this is going to be a reading, so I'll keep this here and let's get started. I'll pre-shuffle the oracle cards for you and then I'll get back to you. So pile 3, welcome back. So we've got your oracles, so we look into the cards straight up. Temperance. Okay, so this is Sagittarius energy, so they could be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in their chart. We again have Healers of the Ages, so maybe you were drawn to pile 1 as well, because they got the same card, and that's so crazy, because out of like so many cards, I think this deck has around 53 cards or 56 cards. It's so crazy, like. Okay, then we have Pride. Oh my god, like these cards are so synchronized, all the piles. No wonder, like it won't be a surprise for me if you were drawn to all the 3 cards, or it was like really difficult for you to choose the right one, because we have Pride, and this was in pile 2. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Yeah, of course. Okay, so they're all about self-love. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Okay, so we'll speak about it just in just a second. Okay, so straight up what I'm seeing is that here, like, okay, now here's the cards are similar though, but the energy is really different. Okay, because for pile 1, it was all about, the person was all about giving to the others, because they are sort of understand themselves or feel that they're meant to really help people on this planet, in this world. One of the biggest soul purposes of their life is to really help people and heal them, and heal their past and all of that, like really give. But with you here, like your person here, pile 3, what I'm seeing is with Pride and have faith in your dreams, and with the Temperance card as well, I'm seeing that there's a right balance, a perfect balance as to how much this person needs to give to others and how much this person needs to give to themselves, which is actually beautiful, because it's not easy to maintain that right balance. Sometimes people are just like too selfish, and sometimes people are too giving, just like the pile one's person. But here, this is a really beautiful balanced energy that I'm seeing, because with temperance, this is about the perfect balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy, right? The divine masculine is about like co-creating, like sort of working and all of that kind of an energy, for example. And feminine energy is all about really giving to others. So there's this perfect balance energy is what I'm seeing. I feel like they're again not too short-tempered and they're not too patient, just right on the middle, because I'm seeing the fire energy here and then I'm seeing the water energy around them. So in all sense, like what the first thing I'm seeing here is pile 3, that your person is a highly balanced individual. They're really balanced, and I feel like they have also gone through a lot of different phases in their life, which has led to this balance, because again, you have to work hard to strike the right balance, right? Maintain the right balance. And for everyone, again, the definition of this balance can really differ. So that depends again on your each of yours understanding. But with the healer of ages, I'm definitely seeing that this person definitely is very giving. They could be like an empath, or someone who's like very nurturing, very giving. They're ready to share their experiences to really help others grow. The kind of experience they share, you'll never find them in any books. Like, it's because they teach people from their personal experiences. And they, again, as I said, that this person could. So for pile 1, they were someone, with the healer. I recognize that they could be someone who's a mentor, or like, they're giving coaching and all that, which is just like, but they find it difficult to sort of receive money in return, or even like make someone to pay them for the kind of information that they're giving, out to those people. But here, pile 3, what I'm seeing is that this person is really smart. Okay, this person's really smart. They have a business mind here, and I feel like they're actually using their healing powers to earn money here. Like, they're running a really highly successful business when it comes to, like, by the correct use of their abilities and skills here with the healer of the ages. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, because they feel like they've got the gifts, they've got the skills, they've got the healing energies and all of that, and they're obviously helping others, right? But we are living in this world, which is a materialistic world, and we have to pay our bills and we have to pay the rent and all of that. So I feel like that's why this person doesn't feel like it's bad to ask for money in return for something that they're giving or providing, because it's all about give and take, right? So yes, and they love themselves, and that's the reason. Again, a very contradicting energy from pile 1. Like, pile 1 was like, oh, I don't deserve love, and because I'm just all about giving love to others, and it'll be too selfish of me to really think about receiving love. But pile 1, if you guys are also watching pile 3, I feel like this is the kind of person your person is going to be evolved into as well. Because I'm just seeing this energy as that evolved person, because maybe they were in the past someone like that, or maybe this is the kind of energy that they should actually adapt to. Right? Because there's nothing wrong in loving yourself, and also because until unless you really love yourself, you cannot love others unconditionally. You really need to fill that cup of yours with all that love, and it's only then that you can really pour into other people's cups, right? If your cup of love is really empty, how can you like provide to the others the same love, right? And have faith in your dreams. With this, I'm seeing that this person is highly ambitious, you guys, pile 3. Your person is highly ambitious. They have dreams, goals, and aspirations. I feel like this could be someone who really plans things. They've planned their stuff. How do they go about it? Their business strategies, all of that. I feel like this is not someone, these are the modern day healers who really use their skills and powers to influence and help others as well as help themselves, right? Which is equally important and very, very highly essential as well to sustain in this world and survive in this world, because they're, sort of really giving in their energy to the kind of work they're doing, and they feel like, why do I have to do another job or, work for someone else if, I can really work for myself? And there's nothing wrong with it, and that's what I'm seeing with the Pride card here. But yes, with have faith in your dreams, I feel like your person has a lot of things and goals and dreams to achieve. They just feel like, I just feel like they're already so pumped and excited. I just feel like they're always looking out. They always just get up in the morning and are so excited about how the day is going to unfold. But they could also be someone who are like really organized and practical, very business minded. So they don't want to waste any second of their life. But again, they equally enjoy their own time, their self-time, me time, and their time with family is what I'm seeing here, pile 3. So this is like the most perfectly balanced person for you, pile 3, right now. Like, really. Let's see, with the tarot, what else do we have? Okay. What is this person like? Their soulmate like for pile 3. Okay. 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 So we have the World, the Three of Cups, the Sun, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. Definitely these 3 piles are highly interconnected. I just said it's the energy. It's the energy of the reading, I feel, or whatever you want to say. We have the Sun straight up. As I said, the Pride. They're not afraid to love themselves. They're not afraid to love themselves. They're not afraid to and I feel like they're just like excited and happy about, like, in the morning, as I said, they'll be really pumped and excited to see how the day folds out. I feel like they're really highly energetic during the daytime, and as sort of the sun starts to set, their energy sort of goes down, so they get into their the hermit mode during the night time or the evening time. So they're probably not someone who really stay up for very long at night. Again, the High Priestess and the Emperor. This came out in pile 2 as well. Pile 3 and Emperor. Okay. And I did shuffle the cards in front of you guys, so you cannot put this on me. Like, I cannot make this up. Like, that's why I shuffled the tarot at least in front of you. So again, the High Priestess, as I said, that again, but I feel, see, with the High Priestess and the Emperor is about serving others, right? But the High Priestess about like really loving herself and feeling good about herself and knowing her worth, knowing her power and all of that. So there's this perfect balance of this energy which I'm seeing here for you, your person, that they have this right balance of everything in their life. They again could be like a little secretive about how they feel, right? But in a good way, not in a bad way. But they don't like to sort of show all their cards all at once, is what I'm seeing. They're highly social here with the Three of Cups. So this is about highly social, or this is about just like, even though they socialize with a lot of people on a daily basis, their tribe is still like very small. They have this like a tiny group of people, really close people who they sort of really share their feelings. As I said, that with the High Priestess and that perfect balance, they're all about giving their knowledge and everything, using their skills to make money and everything. But when it comes to expressing their emotions, it's not that they don't, but there is a very, very restricted circle, a group of company, like a company of a few friends, family, whatever it is. It's only those limited people in front of whom this person really expresses their emotions that they're comfortable with. They can actually, instead of like really, because I feel like this person has a lot of pressure with the Emperor and the Sun. They're like really dominating, authoritative, father-like figures, or even like big people, like I feel like, I just straight up, I feel like this person has a lot of responsibilities. They're looked up, like people look up to them with the Sun, with a ray of like, just they whenever someone's feeling low or something, they just like they have, like, people have a lot of expectations from your person, pile 3. And I feel like that's why they feel like they have to behave a certain way when in public or something like that. But when they're in their me time, as I said, right, because there's a balance, they like to maintain that balance. This me time is what really rejuvenates them and nourishes them and sort of gears them up for the next day, right? So I feel like when it comes to feeling their emotions and sort of expressing how they're feeling, there's a there are very few people who have actually seen that side of theirs. Now, that does not mean that it doesn't exist, right? Because it is very much there. But you'll be like, oh no, but that person is never like good to me, or they're always rude to me, or if you know this person specifically. Yes, because maybe you are not a part of this circle just as yet, guys. Pile 3. Again, I'm always try to be as straightforward as possible. But again, with the World card, maybe things are changing, right? Maybe things are moving forward. Maybe they're trying to break through. Maybe they're trying to expand their circle in the near future. Now, again, I'm not putting any deadline to this because this is a timeless reading, and you can, these messages will resonate whenever you sort of come across this reading. So take however this resonates. And look for the timings around yourself. But I feel like things are changing, things are expanding. They're willing to change, they're willing to open up, and they're willing to open their circle, expand their circle is what I'm seeing. So maybe in the near future, you'll actually be a part of their innermost circle, their emotional circle. Part 3. Okay. What else do we have? A final card for pile 3. What their soulmate is like. Okay. Okay. It's just that my hands are not so tiny, so I just have a little issues with the smaller cards, unlike other readers who have issues with bigger cards. Okay, pile 3. Oh, whoa. Okay, I saw the 9 of Pentacles, which is a really beautiful card. I saw the Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely some new offer, some new like gift maybe coming your way. Someone's probably maybe they'll just like try and sort of gift you something or send you something like without a name, as I'm seeing. Because they're not read, like, yeah, there's some emotional, some like conversations, communication coming up for you for sure. But as I said, whatever it is, like, even if it's like a message or a letter or, they're not gonna communicate to you through any of the means where their name is visible or something like that. But I feel like they can probably send you flowers, or they can probably send you a letter, they can probably send you a gift without any name. So their identity is not revealed, but they can actually sort of observe your reactions to that, because I again feel like they're very smart, right? They're very practical, they think very logically, they have a very business-minded attitude towards life. So they're like, you know what, I'll first test this person, whether you're really interested in them or whether you're liking certain stuff. So they take this slowly. Again, we have the Page of Wands here, known as Page of Rods in this deck. And I feel like, yes, because this energy, this passion is really new for them. Pages represents like very immature energy, so it's still in that very initial phase, this passion energy. There's definitely something that they've started to observe here. They're definitely feeling things, they're definitely sensing the change in probably the way they look at you, if they're actually around you, in probably the way, or whenever you meet this person will feel these kind of changes in their like daily life, where they'll sort of want to see you a lot more than others, right? Or they'll want to speak to you, even though they feel like they have a certain circle and you are not part of their circle. Still, they would want to sort of speak to you and, have long conversations with you. I'm strongly seeing Aries energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. Yes, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus. But Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Definitely a fire sign here, because we have all the 3 fire signs here. Pile 3, and that's why they're like really, really passionate. So when they love you, they'll just like love you unconditionally. But again, because we have the Leos, and Leos like to be in the spotlight. They just love being loved. So they will expect from you to give them back equally. And that's why we have the Temperance, Sagittarius, because they're all about maintaining the right balance, right? They're going to give their part, and what they need to give, and they will for sure expect you to give in as much as they are, because it's all about, again, striking that right balance, right? It's about that again, business mindedness. It's about gaining profit. So it's like they're going to invest into only something which is going to give them some returns. So they do not believe in one-sided love. They do not believe in they believe in a really practical relationship. And if they feel like it's not working, it will not take a long time for them to really get out of it. Because I feel like with the Temperance, because they're so ambitious as well, they feel like if they will come into a union with someone, if they will come together with someone, that relationship needs to be so perfect that they don't have to really, they're not someone who really interested in the daily drama of the relationship and all of that, because they're highly ambitious here. There are so many dreams and responsibilities that they're looking forward for the future. So they don't want to waste their time, really dealing with the relationship drama on a daily basis. So that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. It's always so nice to have you guys here, taking your precious time out of your daily life and watching these readings. So I'm so grateful. And if you're new, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you never miss an update when I post new videos like so. My new moon reading is also coming up really soon, so keep an eye on that. And hit that like button if you liked the video. Comment down below if it resonated. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.